come out and help me here, and let's give this one a warm Lafayette applause.
Thanks, guys. A lot of you have probably seen me before. I don't want to get too close to that. Let me talk about my accident a little bit. My accident happened on May 31st, 2002, which was about 8.5 years ago. And the way my accident happened was, I was driving down the road, heading probably this way, and a lady came from my right, so this way. She ran a yield sign in a blind intersection, which means you can't see who's coming. So she ran the yield sign, and she hit me doing over 60, and I was doing about 50, so it's 110. When she hit my car with her truck, I had a Civic, which is a little car. It cut my car in half, and it threw me out the back end 30 feet in a ditch. Then they called the ambulance, and they decided I needed to be merciful. So I always wanted to ride a helicopter. I never had a chance. But the only thing that stinks is that I can't remember riding in one. So the helicopter flew me to the hospital in Syracuse. And they were so worried about my head, they overlooked some things. When you have an accident like that, you can't eat food for yourself. So what they do is they put a feeding tube in your stomach that pumps food in you. But they put that feeding tube in me wrong. And they didn't know it, so they were putting food around my stomach and my cavity. And then they sent me to St. Mary's Rehab, which is in Rochester. And at St. Mary's, I got a big infection, and I had a fever of 109. How many people here have had a fever over 100? Yeah, pretty much all. It's a pretty big deal. 109 is considered brain dead. I told them to do the surgery, and they did it, and I got through it. And then I was in a coma for 3 months, and who here knows what a coma is? What's a coma? Okay, yeah. A coma is when you're unconscious for more than 24 hours. And I was in a coma for 3 months. How long is your guys' summer? Does anyone know? Yeah. Well, yeah, it's about July and August, about 2 months. So the whole month of July, the whole month of August, and even the whole month of September, I was asleep, trying to heal. And then when I woke up from the coma, people don't just wake up like that, that's what a lot of people think. I couldn't move, I couldn't walk, I had to relearn how to walk, and I had to relearn how to talk because I couldn't talk at all. I had to relearn how to swallow, and I can remember in the speech therapy, going through it, and I would have to do exercises, working out, you work out to make your muscles big. I would do exercises to make my tongue stronger because I couldn't, I'm sorry, I didn't say this before. So, what you guys need to know is, when you're faced with adversity or you're faced with something hard, all you have to do is try your hardest. And because what could happen to any one of you at any given time. I like to a sub, and I like to tell kids they're in control of their lives. She's a perfect example of someone that was in control of her life. She had her full ride scholarship. She was going to college on her full scholarship from Rochester, Roberts Wesley, because she didn't think about something so common sense that they didn't tell you guys that she had an accident that set her back. So this is my wife, Nicole.
Hi guys, I'm Nicole Flynn, like you said, and I had an automobile accident. The lady that hit me was on her cell phone. I was on my cell phone. So those of you that have cell phones, use your common sense, use your head. Don't talk on it when you cross the road. Don't talk on it when you're driving a car when you get older. Because she was driving a car, and who knows what the speed limit is in town. What shirt? It would be 30. You were close. You were close. But she was going 37. So only 37, and she hurt me really bad. She broke my head, my hip, my ankle. Yeah, my head, my hip, my ankle. And I think that's it. It was bad though. You have to hit someone pretty hard and they have to roll over a car for them to break that way. And I went from Strong to St. Mary's for rehab to help me walk because my injuries were physical. And the first thing I did was start singing a song. Does anyone know the song Hey There Delilah? Yep, that's what I started singing. It was a song we senior year. And when I first woke up from my coma and I couldn't talk, the first thing I did was sign. Who knows how to sign here? Okay, I'm gonna sign for you. Tell me what the means. Answer.
Okay, you guys, the person that has a football, can I ask a question? So who wants to ask the first question? Here goes, little girl. Oh, sorry. And then you guys gotta throw the football over and ask the question.
What's it like in the helicopter ride?
Well, like I said, we don't remember it, either one of us. We were technically we were in a coma at that point. You land at the hospital. They bring you to the hospital. The reason they have a helicopter to bring you is because it's much faster than an ambulance. Okay, next question.
What time when you got in the hospital?
What did you say? What time?
What time you got to the hospital?
I don't remember.
It was about 3 o'clock for me.
Yeah, mine was in the afternoon.
How old were you when you got hurt?
I was only 18 when I got hurt. I'm 27 now, so I'm an old guy.
And I remember at St. Mary's when my high school English teacher came, and I realized that I wasn't in high school anymore. I had graduated. So I asked him if I should be in school now.
Alright, I only have time for one more question, you guys, so make it good. Hand up, buddy.
What did it feel when you got out of the coma?
Well, I get asked that question a lot too. honestly.
I didn't realize where I was. I didn't realize how old I was. I didn't realize where I was.
But if you wanted to write down questions, because one substitutes a lot here, so you can write your questions down, and I'm sure the next time you come in, you can really go and probably answer them for you, maybe in another morning program, or if you can find out. Is there anything else you guys want to say?
Oh, he wants to toss us out, whoever catches it without a free for all. You have to stay seated. You have to stay seated. No grabbing, just whoever comes closest to, that's who gets it. All right, nice job.
Everyone stand up, please. Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag